You know, I'd be really lucky, Aaron,
What would that be?
if in my frantic state I just immediately walked to that shield room.
You know, not only would it be lucky, it's the next door.
Oh, fuck.
Something about this room.
Over here.
Yeah, he's in there. The shield room. So, Blavier, you're in a pitch black room. Do you do or say anything as you, like, just find yourself in an empty black space?
Well, I just talk to myself,
Okay.
saying, "Doesn't seem like they're interested in me at all by my face. I better use my disguise kit to look more normal."
So as you come to this conclusion, like immediately after you start speaking, you hear, like, what sounds like an elderly male voice go, hello? Who's there?
Well, and then suddenly a title that says, Blavier, Renegade Monk.
Uh-huh.
It's right at the elder's face, wherever he is.
Okay, so as it like illuminates with a bit of dim light, you see an elderly man, like wearing, like, fairly like regal-looking robes. He looks like some kind of royalty or something. Standing in a room that you can see has a few like tables and a big, very prominent shield with a like grinning devil face on it up against the wall. Roll a perception check also, as you have this very brief amount of light illuminating the space. Okay. This man casts a shadow, of course, from this light, but the shadow is not shaped like he is. The shadow is much larger than him, bulbous and strange. But before you really get a chance to like try to figure out what his shadow looks like instead of a normal person, the light is gone because it was very brief. And he goes, hello? What are you? Who do you serve?
I serve the deity known as Fate.
No.
All right, servant of fate. Why have you visited me?
I came looking for something that was actually important from my teleport abilities.
Your what?
Am I important, servant of fate? What purpose do I have to serve in the world?
I don't know. It's just fate has brought me here.
Very well. What must we do, fate?
Fate.
That also happens in the show too. So like the other people.
Oh, other people! What must we do, fate? Fate,
Shit, fuck!
It's infecting me!
What do I roll to know what was important about this room?
Luck.
Wow, it'd be real convenient if he had gotten the always succeed luck checks.
Yeah, oh my god, that would be terrifying. The world would collapse around him. Hard to know. Fate thought it was important for some reason.
Maybe it's you for some reason.
Okay. If I'm guiding fate, then, perhaps I'm destined for something greater And he looks at you.
Door busts open.
Why don't you roll me a luck check, Shane? Because you're right, it should happen sometime around here.
No, the first one to answer
I'm
though
not
is
running-
Varric.
I was.
Yeah.
true.
First one to
I
answer.
was the one who.
He
Okay,
should roll
well
the
then,
luck check.
well then, you know what? Yeah, actually, Patrick, with the power of luck checks, you tell me exactly when you enter the room. Just feel free to interrupt me as we continue.
Okay.
Because you
fantastic.
succeed on the luck check to enter at the best time possible.
Yep, of course.
So he looks up at you and goes, well, fate, how much...
Or he goes, fate.
Okay, as you bust open the door and you see light illuminates the room. As you enter the room with the other three behind, And you see Blavier standing there, a little confused,
Jesus Christ.
in front of a kneeling and obviously confused and scared man who becomes immediately repulsed and horrified as he sees what he's been speaking to. Rhea calls out, "That's him! That's Krieg! Oh god, it's in here!"
I just yell out, He's deceiving us with illusions! And I will use my last spell slot of the day
Oh.
to twin spell a level 2 Chaos Bolt. Praise Yard, praise Yard.
Pretty hard.
28
Okay.
on the first one against Cutie Pie.
Okay.
Damn it.
I legitimately don't know who Cutie Pie is here.
Oh, the bulbous, disgusting guy.
Okay. So that hits.
And then Blavier, 17.
Doesn't hit.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Alright, a 17 and a 23.
Mm-hmm.
So first the 1 to Thavius is the 17.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to that. That one's complicated.
Fantastic.
23 for Blavier.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that your connection to Yogg is particularly strong. Anytime within the next hour, you may ask him a question, which he will answer.
What is it?
Oh, you ask him immediately right now.
What is it?
Okay.
He sends back a shrug emoji.
Patrick, high or low?
Hi.
It is my servant.
Hog? Well,
So I'm gonna meta tell you what just happened.
uh-huh.
The sentence of what you just rolled I did not read is, there is a 50% chance he merely gives the answer that would cause the most chaos.
Oh.
I rolled a 19.
Oh!
That's what he did.
Okay.
He gave the answer that would cause the most chaos.
That'll cause a
The one where Blavier joins the party.
Oh! You're
Yes!
right! You're right!
It all works out! Okay, great. 83. Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage, and you heal for the amount of damage dealt.
Wait, each creature within how far?
30 feet, so everybody takes 1d10 necrotic.
I can't even heal him.
This could kill me.
Yeah.
This could knock me unconscious.
Wait, how are you that low? When did you take
I'm
damage?
at 7. A lot.
He
Wait,
took damage in like the spined devil fight. Everyone else takes 3 damage, and you heal for. It doesn't matter
I'm
because
not
you're at
hit
full.
points,
Yeah. So Rhea takes 3, Thavius takes 3, and Blavier you take 3. Also, you can't speak for the next minute, and whenever you try, pink bubbles float out of your mouth.
After this happens, and I look up
Uh-oh.
and just speak to Yogg, asking for questions, going, what is he? And this almost visage of the divine being of which I worship appears slightly. My eyes widen. I understand. I look at Blavier and go to speak and just bubbles.
Yo.
Oh shoot, this has been a very strange day for Azu.
I think rolling on the D100 table is honestly the only way Vezax doesn't try and kill. Getting the message from Yogg, I feel like the only way that Vezax is okay with Xavier immediately.
Oh yeah. I think I definitely would have tried to invent some kind of plot contrivance.
Everything
I'm glad
just
that it
falls
was
into
one
place,
that came
though.
around naturally, though.
Yeah. Because with that, it all clicks into place for Vezax.
Right.
The
So
pure
perfectly.
chaos that he emits is just like, obviously this is a messenger
I'm
sent
back.
by the Fate Weaver.
Oh
The
yeah.
one who whispers.
Where you are his prophet, this is his
Right.
angel.
His disciple, right?
Yeah, I can't. The thing is, I can't see him. I can actually not see the guy.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't think I could see what they were doing. I would just try to find the wall and just corner myself.
Okay, fair enough. Just start moving in a random direction, and I'll tell you when you stop. Roll a deck save as you trip over a table.
Okay.
Okay, now you're fine. You climb over it, and the square you're on right now, you are against a wall. Not in a
Okay.
corner, though. You could move up or down to try to find a corner.
I'll just be up against a wall.
Azu, you're up. Still staying out of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just sit down and think like, there's strange tentacle beast, and then that weird, creepy, ugly thing. What is happening with my life?
Is this worth it? Am I? I don't.
For a second, you saw a being, just a visage of a being that is covered in tentacles and eyes, but the eyes are like toothy maws. Like this absolute fucking horror show.
As you think about all of this, though, you feel your coin purse and how it is full to bursting with the amount of money you would normally make in like 4 months, and you're like,
The true whisperer, the one who controls fate. You are his disciple. You are one that follows him.
Just like a whole monologue.
'Twas divine to me that you are one who works in the same fashion I do. To allow fate to take its course. Fate.
See? Fate did bring us together to travel. By us. Yeah.
I understand.
I look to the others. Trust me now, he comes from the same god of which I follow.
"Oh, good. Well, I'm glad to have 2 of you now," says Rhea. Wow. This might be
Rolling?
the weirdest session I've run in a while.
I think